The Wolverine Sports Network is on the air.
He's going to keep the football. Drive for the goal line. What's the call? It's a touchdown! The Wolverines have won it on the final play of the game. Touchdown East. A Wolverine walk-off winner.
Ostrowski, the righty, winds and deals. Strike three! It's a perfect game! Tate Ostrowski has thrown a perfect game for the Wolverines!
Piper back to throw. Has time. Looking for the end zone, and what is it called? Touchdown! It is a touchdown for the Wolverines with 7 seconds to play.
Rose City has won the President's Athletic Conference Championship. Rose City wins the PAC. The Cinderella story is alive.
Piper takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. Frazier made the catch and scored the touchdown to win it for the Wolverines.
And we are back here at the David V. Wise Center in Meadville. Allegheny and Grove City men's basketball action tonight here in the President's Athletic Conference. Both teams coming in 2-2 in the North Division. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs with you tonight on the Wolverine Sports Network. Grove City coming off a big victory on Saturday over Franciscan. Allegheny looking to bounce back from a 64-49 home loss to Waynesburg University, a game in which the Gators scored a mere 14 first-half points. We'll come back, take a look at the teams, and give you the starting lineups. Grove City and Allegheny. Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight on the Wolverine Sports Network. And it's coming up next here on the home of the Wolverines.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
That's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Allegheny College. Ryan Briggs with you tonight on the Wolverines Sports Network. Time now for tonight's starting lineups. First for Grove City, Wolverines are 2-2 in the PAC North. And they'll line them up this way. The guards are Kyle Randall, 6-foot senior from Eastlake North, averaging 14 points per game. And Colton Martin, 6'4" junior from Centerburg, Ohio, making start number 5. He's averaging 6 points per game. Coming off a big outing on Saturday, 15 points in the win over Franciscan. Up front, Caleb Howler, 6'4" junior from Delaware, Ohio. Howler, this is start number 7 for him. He's averaging 3 points per game. Mike Christensen, 6'5" senior out of Oakton, Virginia, averaging 18 points per night. And in the middle, it's Austin Johncore, 6'9" junior from Avonworth. Johncore averaging 6.7 points per game along with 5 rebounds. So it's Randall, Howler, Martin, Christensen, and Johncore for Grove City. Allegheny under second-year head coach Pat Sullivan will deploy this starting 5. Gators are 2-2 in the league as well. The guards will be Jason Perry, 6'1" junior from Tampa, Florida. Perry averaging 8 points per game. He'll be joined in the backcourt by Ryan Lang, 6-foot senior from Knock. Lang, 22 threes this year. He's averaging 13.3 points per game. Up front, James Sitter, 6'4" senior from Fairview. Sitter averaging 10 points per night. He leads the team with 33 pointers. Max Wallace, 6'6" freshman from Erie Cathedral Prep. Wallace making his 10th start. He's averaging 5.5 points per game. And in the middle, perhaps the top newcomer this year in the President's Athletic Conference, the 6'8" freshman from Vilnius, Lithuania, by way of Kiski Prep. It's Pius Latoskis, and he is averaging 14 points and 5 rebounds per game. Shooting 52% from the field is Latoskis. So it's Perry, Wallace, Lang, Sitter, and Latoskis for the Gators. They're 4-9 overall. Grove City 5 up and 8 down. But for the Gators, they've had some good wins and then a couple of confounding losses. A 72-65 win at Carnegie Mellon right before Christmas. They have a 12-point home win over Westminster. Played Pitt Greensburg very tough on the road, losing by 9 back in November. But then also the game Saturday against Waynesburg, just scoring 14 points in the first half. Gators, they've been up and down, but it is a pretty young team. When you have a young team, you're sometimes up and you're sometimes down. Gators warming up off to the left, Grove City to the right here at the David V. Wise Center. First of 2 meetings. They'll meet February 11th down at Grove City in what is the second to last home game for Grove City in the regular season. Quick look at the PAC scoreboard. As the 5 o'clock game tonight was W&J and Waynesburg. W&J wins that one 93-63. Franciscan, an 89-73 win over Bethany. Those are South Division games. Let's see what else we can track down for you here. Teal leads Geneva early on 10-8. Westminster all over Hiram 34-15. 3 minutes to go first half. And Goodman and Latrobe tonight in the South Division. Chatham 26, St. Vincent 23. 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Bearcats have been in a bit of a funk. They're looking to get back on track tonight at home. We'll take our final pregame break, come back with the opening tip. It's Grove City and Allegheny, and it comes up next on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Put your phone on D&D, that means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D, that means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Starting lineups being introduced here at Allegheny. Grove City going with Kyle Randall and Colton Martin at guard, Caleb Howler, Mike Christensen at forward, Austin Johncourt at center. Allegheny with Jason Perry and Ryan Lang in the backcourt, Max Wallace and James Sitters flanking Pius Latoskas. Grove City's in the red jerseys, white numbers and letters, white trim. Allegheny in the gold jerseys, navy numbers and letters, and navy trim. Your officials tonight, Frank McHale is the lead referee. Joe Strudnak and Mario DeBello are the umpires for this one. Crowd still filing in here on a kind of a damp night here in northwestern Pennsylvania. Rain changing over to snow. Hopefully not too much snow tonight. But it does snow in Meadville in January. That's death taxes and snow in Meadville this time of year. But hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Grove City will go left to right in the first half. Head coach Steve Lammy, year number 28 for him. Pat Sullivan, year number 2 with the Gators. They played really well in the second half last year after a slow start. Wolverines took it to them right before New Year's last year. But after that, Gators kind of turned a corner and played some good ball at times this year. Still a pretty young team. Johncourt will jump against Latoskas. We're underway. Wolverines win the tip. Caleb Howler has it. The Gators will come out in a man-to-man. Christensen left wing out to Howler. Now Kyle Randall up top. Grove City in the flex offense. Christensen right wing to Johncourt. Colton Martin with it. Now left wing to Howler. 15 to shoot. Johncourt left of the lane. Backing down on Wallace. Johncourt in up with the right hand. No good. Rebound tipped around and grabbed by Allegheny's Ryan Lang. Lang will push it ahead. We'll see what the Wolverines do defensively. And they're going to come out in the man-to-man. Wolverines have played a lot of zone this year, but they went mostly man Saturday against Franciscan. They come out in the man-to-man tonight here against Allegheny. Wallace up top with it. Wallace into the lane, dumps it down low for Latoskas. It's batted away. Wallace gets it back and he puts it up and in. Max Wallace, the freshman from Cathedral Prep, opens the scoring, and it's 2-0 Allegheny. Just underway here in Meadville. Randall on the near right wing up top to Howler. Finds Johncourt now left wing for Martin. Foul line extended. Reversal right side to Howler. Randall top of the key with it. 19-footer. Randall, that one goes 17 feet. Howler saves it, but he found Perry. Down court, Lang streaking to the goal. Pulls up in the lane and puts it up. Good enough foul. Randall fouled him on the shot, and Randall landed awkwardly as well. So it's a 3-point opportunity for Ryan Lang. And also at the moment, some concern about Kyle Randall, who is now up but a little bit slow in getting to his feet. Ryan Lang will shoot one. Lang, very good shooter, but only 45% at the line this year. Shockingly low percentage. That one falls off the rim, no good. But it is 4-0 Allegheny. A minute 20 gone by here in Meadville. Martin on the near right wing. Finds Howler, top of the key. Reversal to Randall. Now Johncourt right elbow. Martin on the near wing. Get it to Christensen now. Reversal over to Howler and out to Christensen. 13 to shoot. Randall top of the circle. For Martin, top of the circle. Jumper on the way. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Howler grabs it, puts it up. Nobody's fouled. Caleb Howler getting it done on the offensive glass, and he earns a trip to the line. Foul goes on the freshman, Max Wallace. His first team first, and Caleb Howler will shoot a pair. Howler on the season, 5 of 7 at the line. Out of Delaware, Ohio, just north of Columbus. Foul shot is good, and that gets the Wolverines on the board. It is 4-1. Randall out, Johncourt out. Anderson Skelton checking in, 6'4" sophomore from Charlotte. Ethan Hart, 6'9" freshman from Maryland in. Free throw from Howler is good. Sitter was in the lane. It would have been a lane violation, but it does not matter. And the Wolverines are on the board. It is 4-2. Perry up top with it. Perry between the circles with a dribble. Reversal left side. Finds Sitter. Sitter pulls up 18-footer left side. Good for James Sitter. James Sitter, Fairview product. Put together a nice career here at Allegheny and gets the lead back to 4 at 6-2 Allegheny. 2 minutes gone by here at the Wise Center. Hart, reversal right wing to Christensen. Now Hart up top. Howler will swing it off to Skelton. Colton Martin near wing to Hart. Guarded by Wallace. Couple of Big rookies against each other. Christensen left elbow, and he is fouled on the drive to the hoop. And it's going to go on Pius Latoskis, his first, team second. Interesting matchup using Latoskis to guard Christensen. The freshman picks up the foul. Caleb Haller checks out. Liam Conklin, 6'4", sophomore from Enfield, Connecticut in. Hart to the inbounder. That's Martin. He drives in. Righty layup. Up and good. Set play. Hart with a nice pass. The give and go. Martin gets the first field goal of the night for Grove City. And it is 6-4 with 2.5 minutes gone by in the first half. Perry around a screen, now guarded by Hart in the switching man-to-man. Latoskis left side for Sitter, working on Martin. Sitter, 3, no good. It was over Conklin. Rebound Perry. Perry inside, puts it up, and a foul as Hart blocked the shot, but also a lot of contact with the body. Ethan Hart called for the foul. First foul of the night on Grove City, and it puts Jason Perry at the line to shoot 2. Perry, 66% at the line on the season. First one is up and good for Perry. His first point of the night. 7-4 Allegheny. Hart out, Owen Wolf in for Grove City. Wolf, 6'7" junior from South Lyon, Michigan. Perry aims, shoots, and that one good. And Allegheny once again reclaims a 4-point lead, 8-4. Christensen into the forecourt, Latoskis guarding him. Skelton with it to Martin up top. Colton Martin, guarded by Lang. Wolf will reverse it to Skelton, now back to Wolf up top. Christensen in the foul circle. Martin to Skelton, left baseline. Skelton working on the 6'1" Perry. Kick out to Christensen, drives on Latoskis. Cut off at the foul line, ball knocked away. Knocked loose by Sitter, grabbed by Lang. Lang for the trailer Sitter. Sitter pulls up right block and will move it back to Latoskis. Gators reverse it left side. Lang's open, 3 good. You know it was good when he let it go. 5 for Lang. 11-4 Allegheny. Lang, a prolific three-point shooter. Been a bit of a slump this year, shooting only 29%, but you leave him open, put 3 in the book. Christensen right side to Skelton. Conklin left circle. Now Conklin 3 on the way, up and no good. Rebound tipped around. Wolf caught it, but he had stepped out of bounds and had not established himself back on the court of play. So it is Allegheny possession. Wholesale changes for Grove City. Randall back in, along with John Core. Drew Collins in for the first time, 6'3" junior from Washington Trinity. And David Olinger, 6'6" senior from Philmont Christian. Christensen stays out there. Wallace left block in on John Core. Shot blocked by John Core. John Core the rebound. Collins will push it ahead. Drew Collins, one of the team co-captains this year, along with Randall and Christensen. Randall with it up top for Olinger. John Core top of the key. Christensen now reverse it right side to Olinger. 13 to shoot. Randall up top. 10 to shoot. Randall with 8. Left the lane, John Core with it. Backing down on Wallace. John Core drop step. Layup is good. Strong move from John Core. Austin John Core's first points of the night. And it's 11-6 Allegheny. We'll have a timeout on the next dead ball, of course. The under-16 media timeout. Perry with it on the right side in front of the Grove City bench. Perry to the top of the key, now left of the lane. Perry up on the right hand and good. Jason Perry using the inside hand. First field goal of the night for Perry. 4 for the Floridian. 13-6. 5 minutes gone by in the first half. Olinger up top. Finds Randall left side. Haller and Josh Book at the table for Grove City. They'll be in after the media timeout. Collins in the foul circle. Collins faces up on Lang. Olinger with it. Back to Collins left side. 7 to shoot. Collins deep. 3. Off the rim doesn't go, and Latoskis snags the rebound for Allegheny. Here come the Gators over the timeline, leading 13-6. Right of the lane, Lang with it, cut off by John Core up top. Latoskis, 3 good. Pius Latoskis, first points of the night, 16-6. Allegheny the lead. Randall up top to Collins between the circles. John Core near wing for Christensen. They go left side to Collins against the Allegheny man-to-man. A packed-in man-to-man. All 5 men inside the old three-point line for Allegheny. John Core to Christensen in the lane. Mike's been in the paint a long time. And they're going to get him for 3 seconds. Yeah, that was probably a bit generous even that they waited that long. So the Wolverines turn it over at the 14:06 mark, and we've reached the under 16 media timeout. Good start for the home team. Allegheny leads Grove City 16-6. We'll be back with more first half action on the Wolverine Sports Network.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Allegheny ball coming out of the timeout. 16-6 Gators with the lead. 10-2 run for Allegheny. Perry on the near side with it, guarded by Caleb Haller. Wolverines with a line change during the timeout. Perry right of the lane, up with the left hand and good. So back-to-back hoops for Perry. Scored from the left side with the right hand, then the right side with the left hand. 18-6. Colton Martin back in for Grove City. Martin, Haller, Randall, Hart, and Josh Book out there. Book 6'5" freshman from Slippery Rock. Book top of the key, finds Haller. Reversal right side to Martin. Finding Randall on the near side, 11 to shoot. Randall against Lang. Randall on the baseline, jumper on the way, gets the roll. Kyle Randall, a tough angle. First points of the night. That stops the run. 18-8, 13-20 to go first half. Perry, near side to Lang. Lang to the left block, cut off by Haller. Reversal up top to Perry. Catch and shoot, 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Randall the rebound. Randall brings it ahead against the Allegheny man-to-man. Hart, top of the key. Over to Martin, left side, and back to Hart up top. Book will find Randall right side. 15 to shoot. Haller back near midcourt, over to Hart. Martin at the foul line. 7 to shoot. Randall left elbow. Pulls up, jumper over Perry. On the way, no good. Rebound pulled out of the air by Sitter for Allegheny. Gators 6-4 edge on the glass tonight so far in the early going. 12:34 to go in the half. 18-8 Allegheny. Gators with the basketball. Lang to the right block. Lang puts it up and in. Drove in. Lang was 7. Comes in averaging 13. He's already halfway there. 20-8 Allegheny leading. Hart left side. Up top to Martin. Book will fire it right side to Randall. Now Haller with it. Left wing to Martin. 13 to shoot. Ethan Hart, top of the circle to Randall. Randall at the left elbow. Picks up his dribble, now finds himself open and hits the jumper. And we have a stoppage on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout taken by Grove City. So that is the use it or lose it timeout. So timeout Grove City with 11:58 to go in the half. That becomes immediate timeout. We'll take it as well. Allegheny 20, Grove City 10. 11:58 to go first half. This is Wolverine basketball.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Coming out of the timeout, Allegheny's Eli Teslovich, a shot, a runner right of the lane, hits the backboard, missed badly. Rebound Anderson Skelton for Grove City. 11:40 to go in the half. Colton Martin up top for Conklin. Near block to Wolf, faces up on Latoskas. Wolf up with the left hand, glass and good. Owen Wolf. Nice move inside. First points of the night for Owen Wolf, and it's 20-12. Grove City within 8. Martin, Skelton, Wolf, Christensen, Conklin for Grove City. Allegheny has Teslovich, Lang, Latoskas, Sitter, and Lincoln Brockmeyer, 6'4" freshman out of Akron, Ohio, Copley High School. Left of the lane, Teslovich with it, pumps again. Inside for Latoskas. Back over to Teslovich on the baseline, 4 to shoot, throws it up top, batted away by Conklin. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Allegheny ball back at midcourt with 2 on the shot clock. Owen Madelon in for the first time, 6'3" freshman from North Catholic. Sitter out, and will be Lang to trigger. 2 to shoot. Left corner with it is Brockermeyer. His 3 is well short. It did not hit anything. It is a shot clock violation. Skelton grabbed the rebound. Grove City will have it with 10:57 to go in the half, trailing 20-12. Allegheny showing some full court pressure. Now the Gators will settle back into the half court man-to-man. Skelton with it, finds Martin up top. Martin left wing to Conklin. Conklin with a ball fake, nothing there. Now finds Martin. Christensen up top, guarded by Latoskas. Christensen spins, 14-foot fadeaway in the lane, good for Mike Christensen. Mike Christensen, first basket of the night, and the Wolverines chipping away. It's 20-14, 10.5 minutes to go in the first half. Teslovich, 6'1" sophomore from Shadyside Academy, running the point now, gets it to Lang. Lang with the ball fake, back to Teslovich near side. Looking inside for Latoskas, nothing there. Pass deflected away, grabbed by Johncourt. Johncourt down the lane, stripped, but Skelton grabs it. The Wolverines will keep it. Conklin up top to Martin. Left of the lane. Johncourt posting up, and he is fouled down low by Madelon. Madelon's first, team third. And Grove City will inbound on the baseline. Drew Collins, David Olinger back in. Conklin and Martin out. So we'll see who runs the point for Grove City. Maybe Skelton, could be Collins, could be Christensen. Inbound goes to Mike. Posting up on Latoskas. Fadeaway jumper on the way, no good. Rebound, Skelton comes up with it, puts it in. Anderson Skelton, he went and found it. Skelton's first 2. Wolverines on an 8-0 run. The lead down to 4, 20-16. 9:50 to go, first half. Up top with Teslovich around a screen. Left wing to Brockermeyer. 3, up, no good. It's a rock off the back of the rim. Skelton with the rebound. Anderson Skelton, a man possessed out there in the first half. Skelton near wing, finds Johncourt. Up top for David Olinger. Olinger guarded by Lang, right side to Collins. Collins inside for Johncourt. He's held down low by Lincoln Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer's first, team fourth. Latoskas at 6'8", guarding Christensen. It means one of the smaller guys ends up drawing Johncourt. Skelton out, Randall back in for Grove City. 9:25 to go in the half. Allegheny leading 20-16. Christensen near side, guarded by Latoskas. Off to Randall now. Collins left circle, or left of the circle. 10 to shoot. Johncourt, top of the key with it. Jumper, Johncourt, short. Rebound, Latoskas took it away from a couple of teammates, and here comes Allegheny. Gators into the forecourt, moving right to left. With 9 minutes to go in the half. Teslovich into the lane, up with the left hand, and no good. Rebound batted around, and Kyle Randall flies in to grab it for Grove City. Back the other way, Randall, left of the lane, over to Collins, left side. Up top for Randall. Reversal right wing to Christensen. Olinger top of the key, 16 to shoot. Pass near side, nobody home, threw it right to Lang. Lang 2-on-1 against Olinger. For the trailer, Teslovich puts it up, pinned by Olinger. Rebound Lang. Reversal left side, Brockmeyer, long three. That's off the rim. John Core yanks down the rebound, and now Grove City will push it ahead. Randall, 4-on-3. Randall all the way up with the right hand, no good. The follow, no good by John Core. Olinger grabs it out to Christensen, and the Wolverines get a third opportunity. John Core right wing out to Collins. Olinger in the foul circle. Randall, right wing, 6 to shoot. Randall near side to Collins, to Christensen with 3. 18-footer over Latoskas, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, John Core. John Core with it into the paint, stuffs it home. John Core hammers it down with the right hand, and the Wolverines are within a deuce. 20-18, 7:48 to go first half. Frontliners coming back to the table for Allegheny, Sitter, Wallace, and Perry. The Allegheny bench has allowed a 12-point lead to turn into a 2-point lead. Lang on the right wing. Lang guarded by John Core after a switch. Lang into the paint, cut off by Collins, throws a bullet out to Brockmeyer. 3, Brockmeyer back of the rim, no good. It goes up, hits the basket support cable. It's a dead ball, and that's the under 8 media timeout. 10-0 run for the Wolverines. We have a timeout on the floor. 7 minutes, 28 seconds to go first half. Allegheny leading Grove City 20-18 on the Wolverine Sports Network.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, they can truly thrive, like Marta.
And now we'll hear from our class valedictorian, who with our hard work never ceases to amaze us. Please welcome Marta Moreno.
And Alex.
Hey, Alex, how did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
I knew it. Let's meet up later to celebrate.
And Diego.
Mom! I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow. feedingamerica.org/actnow. A public service announcement brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
We resume action. Grove City with the basketball. Allegheny leading 20-18. Kyle Randall into the front court with it. Wolverines go left to right. Over to Josh Book. Book, Haller, Martin, Hart, and Randall, the Grove City 5. Hart with it, right of the foul circle, near wing to Book, 14 to shoot. To Randall up top, guarded by Jason Perry. Perry, Sitter, Wallace, Brockmeyer, and Lang, the Allegheny 5. 6 to shoot. Martin with it, right wing for Hart. Back out to Martin. Martin pumps. Lang ripped it away from him. Steal by Lang. He'll push it ahead 1-on-3. Lang lost his balance, lost the ball. Book comes up with it, and then is fouled by Brockmeyer. Lang waited perhaps a bit too long to hit the brakes. Ended up turning it over. Then Brockmeyer picks up the foul. His second, team 5th. Grove City inching closer to the bonus also. Randall brings it ahead, guarded by Perry. Martin, back to Randall, now Hart up top. Reversal right side to Book, guarded by Latoskas. Near wing with it is Martin, slips, but he's fouled. Lang had 2 hands on the back. You do that in football, it's 10 yards. Lang with a foul, his first, team 6th, and Grove City's now on the 1-on-1 for the final 6:35 of the half. Martin to inbound. Hash mark near side. Martin looking. Throws it in the middle of the floor, nobody there. Perry comes up with it for Allegheny. Perry will pull it into the right corner for the trailer, stepping into a 3. Sitter off the back of the rim, the front of the rim doesn't go. Martin the rebound, and here come the Wolverines now. Martin to the foul line, whips it inside for Hart, who fumbles it and lost it out of bounds. Hart might have been looking to make his move before he went up to take the shot, and thus Grove City a chance to tie it. Goes by the wayside. Skelton and Christensen return for Grove City, as does Wolf. Martin and Haller round out the Grove City 5. Perry into the forecourt for Allegheny. 20-18, 6:15 to go in the half. Lang on the right side. Lang to the baseline. Working back left wing to Sitter. Sitter up top, ball knocked away. Christensen the steal. Christensen down the lane, lays it up and rattles around and falls in. Didn't know if it was going to stay on the cylinder. It did. Mike Christensen with 4, and we are tied at 20. The Wolverines with an elongated 12-0 run over the last 7 minutes or so. Perry with it. Perry to Latoskis. Latoskis near wing, guarded by Martin. Latoskis, the foul line, pivots, works at right wing for Lang. 9 to shoot. Lang with it. Lang, left elbow jumper on the way, rattles out, no good. The rebound loose. Wallace had it, lost it. Haller ties him up. Jump ball, and it is Allegheny ball. For Allegheny now, 7 minutes without a point. Gators are one for their last 11 from the field. They started out 7 of 9. Lang will inbound. The shot clock is at 20. We have a stoppage to mop up the perspiration in the lane. And now Lang to trigger. Finds Wallace, far corner. Gators moving right to left in the first half. Away from the main scoreboard here at James H. Mellon Arena, the David Wise Center. Perry top of the key, driving kick left corner. Sitter, 3 up, no good. Colton Martin the rebound. Now the Wolverines have a chance to take the lead. Martin into the forecourt. Martin left side with it. Up top to John Core. Reversal right side to Skelton. And now Conklin left of the circle. 18 to shoot. Liam Conklin left side, guarded by Lang. Martin at the foul line. Remember, Allegheny 6 fouls and a half. Grove City's in the bonus. 9 to shoot. Conklin foul line extended left side back to Skelton. Christensen spins and they'll get him for the, an offensive foul. They'll call him for the hook. Didn't know if they would call that or a carry. Would have preferred the carry probably, but Christensen with a foul. His first, team third here in the first half, and it will be Allegheny basketball with 4:50 to go in the first half. 20-20 the score. Allegheny jumped up 20 to 8. Grove City on a 12-0 run. Lang left side. Lang to the top of the key. Lang's layup was the last basket for Allegheny. Give and go Wallace inside for Latoskis. He lost it, got it back. Move it up top to Lang. Reversal right side to Sitter. Sitter doubled on the right baseline. Inside for Wallace posting up. Wallace with the right hand, no good. Not sure how that didn't go. Rebound Christensen. Wolverines have numbers as Wallace hit the deck. Christensen, bounce pass, far block to Conklin. Conklin with it, backing down on Sitter. Pivots, puts it up, blocked by Sitter, and James Sitter with a defensive rebound. This one turning into a real defensive struggle. Into the paint goes Lang, and he gets hit by Christensen, who couldn't get out of the way, and Mike has picked up his second foul of the night. Christensen's second, team fourth. Martin, Conklin, Skelton out. Collins and Randall return along with David Olinger. 4:04 to go in the half, and Christensen will stay out there with the 2 fouls. The inbounder will be P.S. Latoskis for Allegheny. He'll lob it up to Perry on the right wing, guarded by Christensen. See if Perry maybe goes at him, try to get a third one on Christensen. Run a screen from Wallace. Perry in on John Core. No look pass, and Latoskis wasn't looking for it. 3:53 to go in the half. Allegheny with its 5th turnover of the night. And we've reached our final media timeout in the first half. Grove City and Allegheny tied at 20. You're listening to Wolverine Basketball on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Grove City ball coming out of the timeout. 20-20 is the score. 12-0 run for Grove City. Wolverines have held Allegheny scoreless for over 8.5 minutes. Randall will bring it ahead for the Wolverines. Randall, Collins, Christensen, John Core, and Olinger for the Wolverines. Lang, Wallace, Latoskis, Sitter, and Perry for Allegheny. Starting 5 on the court for the Gators. 15 to shoot. Drew Collins up top to Olinger. Now Christensen top of the circle. Christensen left wing. John Core back out to Christensen. 7 to shoot. Randall to Collins off a screen. Slip, kept the dribble going. Christensen left side. Step back 3. Christensen off the rim, no good. Weak side rebound. Kyle Randall took it away. Now Randall drives in. Fadeaway jumper, line drive off the rim, no good. Sitter the rebound for Allegheny. Outlet down court to Perry. 3:10 to go in the half. Cross court. Sitter's open. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound grabbed by John Core for Grove City. Grove City plus 5 on the glass, 15-10 in the first half. And there have been ample rebound opportunities from both teams. Olinger, left corner for John Core. Christensen, top of the key. 13 to shoot, 2:48 to go in the half. Collins, left elbow with it. Finds John Core, right of the lane. John Core working on Wallace, spins the baseline up with the right hand and go to the Wolverines. Have the lead. Austin John Core with 6. 52, number 52, Austin John Core, 6, 22-20. 2:30 to go in the half. John Core schooling the freshman. Lang left side, Lang left of the lane. Up top for Perry. Perry between the legs with the dribble. Drives in up with the left hand and good. Jason Perry with 8, and boy, did Allegheny need that. That breaks a drought of nearly 10 minutes for the Gators. Ties it at 22, 2:10 to go in the half. Pass up top, intercepted. Wallace with a steal. Wallace down the lane, puts it up, and he stuffs it home. And then gives the what for to John Core there. Max Wallace makes it 24-22. Well, John Core with it, working on Wallace. Kick it out near side to Christensen, back to John Core. Olinger up top for Randall. Lob to John Core on the block. Working on Wallace, posting him up. In, up with the left hand, no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Lang. And here comes Allegheny with 1:37 to go in the half. Lang to the right block, and he's fouled by Collins. Drew Collins with the foul, his first, team 5th. And Allegheny will have Lang at the line to shoot 2. Lang 7 points tonight. Perry with 8, Lang with 7 to lead Allegheny. John Core leading Grove City with 6. 1:34 to go in the half. Line to the left, Lang on the way. No good. Book, Martin, Haller, Hart come in for Grove City. Randall stays out there. Line to the left. Lang puts it up. And that one bounces around and falls through for his 8th point. Allegheny on a 5-0 spurt, back on top, 25-22, 1:30 to go in the first half. Grove City has used the use it or lose it timeout. Allegheny still has it at its disposal. Left wing Buck with it, up top to Martin, and now Ethan Hart. Hart, reversal right side to Randall, 12 to shoot. Randall, 3, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Sitter grabs it for Allegheny. Outlet ahead to Lang. Lang with 1:09 to go in the half. Lang around Martin underneath the hoop. Throws it near side, and the nearest man to it was Mario DeBello, and he's wearing stripes, not a gold jersey. Allegheny with its 6th turnover of the first half. Book out, Christensen back in for Grove City. Both teams are 10 of 25 from the field. Allegheny with 2 more threes and 1 more foul shot. That's why it's a 3-point game with 1 minute to go in the half. Hart to Haller, left side Randall, 19 to shoot. Far block Martin, posting up on Lang. Martin in the lane, it's blocked by Sitter. Rebound Perry. Perry into the front court for the trailer Lang. Lang at the right elbow, kick it back out to Sitter left side. 40 seconds to go in the half, 22 on the shot clock for Allegheny. Perry with it, Perry cross-court pass deflected off by Hart. It hit the backboard, went around the rim and popped out. Randall with it, Randall down the lane, lefty shot no good. Rebound Sitter, now Allegheny can go for the final shot of the half. 20 seconds to go. Perry will come over the timeline, and now Allegheny will take the use it or lose it timeout with 17 seconds to go. It's a 30. We'll come back with the first half finish. Allegheny 25, Grove City 22 on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. It's that time of year again. Buy one, get one free windshield wiper sale. You heard correct. BOGO. Windshield wiper sale with any of our Valvoline full-service oil change through the end of the year. So get ready for Old Man Winter today before he arrives. BOGO windshield wiper sale through December 31st. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out. It's that easy.
Allegheny will inbound just past midcourt far side. Grove City has a foul to give. 5 fouls in the Wolverines in the first half. Allegheny with 6. And the inbound will come from Ryan Lang. Christensen will guard him. Christensen's out there with the 2 fouls. The inbound goes into the backcourt to Perry, guarded by Anderson Skelton. Perry over the timeline with 13 seconds to go in the half. Allegheny likely will go to the locker room with the lead, up 3. Perry, pick and pop to Lang, left side. Lang, 3, no good. Rebound tipped around. Grabbed by Skelton, 4 seconds, 3, 2. Skelton driving in, and that's the end of the half. As Lang got back to prevent that shot from getting up, there was a little bit of contact, but not enough to warrant a whistle. And that is the end of a grinded out first half. Grove City led briefly 22-20. Allegheny a 5-0 run to close the half. And at the intermission, Allegheny leads Grove City 25-22. We'll come back with a first half recap, scoring, stats, and a look at the President's Athletic Conference scoreboard here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is why you work so hard to pay the mortgage. Because home is more than 4 walls and a roof. It's that porch swing on a summer night. It's pajamas with feet and everybody over for Sunday dinner. And that old stuffed chair in the living room you just can't get rid of. This is why you work a second job. This is why you learn to fix things yourself, so you could save on repairs. Because home is your place, your memories, your family sleeping in their own beds at night. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. And now even more options are available. Call 888-995-HOPE today. That's 888-995-HOPE. Or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov.
Good night, Mama.
This is why. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
(25-22) Allegheny with the lead. Grove City trailed by as many as 12 in the first half at 20-8. Grove City surged ahead 22-20, but Allegheny the final 5 points of the first half as Jason Perry scored a layup to tie it, and then Max Wallace with a dunk, free throw from Ryan Lang, and it's 25-22 at the half. Grove City 10 of 27 from the floor in the first half. That is 37%. Allegheny at 39%, 10 of 26. Rebounds, 17-15 edge for Grove City. 8 turnovers for the Wolverines, 7 for Allegheny. Scoring-wise, Austin Johncore leading Grove City with 6. Kyle Randall with 4. Mike Christensen with 4. On the Allegheny side, Jason Perry, 8. Ryan Lang with 8. 25-22 is the halftime score. Earlier tonight, the Allegheny women held off Grove City 72-67. Wolverines were down 12 going to the fourth quarter, got to within 2 late, but Allegheny pulls out the win. Gators 4-1 in the North. Grove City now 4-1 in the PAC's North Division as well. Here in the men's game, both teams are 2-2 in the President's Athletic Conference's North Division. Of course, the top 4 teams will qualify for the PAC tournament, the top 4 out of 6. 25-22, Allegheny the lead. We will take a break. When we come back, we'll look at the President's Athletic Conference scoreboard. A full night of action in the PAC. Halftime continues after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? When a tornado is tearing through town? Or a hurricane strikes? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. And it's not always as simple as using your cell phone. That's why now is the time to take action. Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Allegheny College, the David Wise Center halftime. PAC North Division men's basketball action. Allegheny leading Grove City 25-22 at the break. A look at the PAC scoreboard. And, of course, this was the late start. The other games were, well, we had a 6 o'clock, we had a 5, a 6, and a couple of 7:30. So we'll be the last ones. We're like the West Coast game, if you will. 11 minutes to go, second half. Chatham leading St. Vincent 60-51. That's in the South. The other South game was Bethany and Franciscan. That was a 6 o'clock game, and it was, Franciscan winning at home today, final 89-73. So the Barons bounced back from falling at Grove City on Saturday. And elsewhere in the South tonight, W&J all over Waynesburg University. Final in that one was 93-63. W&J gets the win. We'll see the Presidents on the 31st at the Grove City College Arena, and Waynesburg comes to town on Valentine's Day for Senior Day. Elsewhere in men's action, in the North, early second half, Teal leading Geneva 31-29. 6 minutes to go, 60-45. Westminster is leading Hiram by 15. And again, 11 minutes to go, second half. Chatham leading St. Vincent 60-51. One women's game ongoing right now at Waynesburg University. W&J leading 61-33 over the Woo, and that is at the end of the third quarter. Don't forget, coming up Saturday, the Wolverines will be on the road at Chatham, and we'll have home volleyball action here at athletics.gcc.edu. The Grove City College men's volleyball team beginning its second season of intercollegiate varsity play. Wolverines will host Baldwin Wallace at noon, and then Elizabethtown at 4 o'clock. BW and E-Town will play at 2 o'clock in that tri-match, and you'll be able to follow all the action at athletics.gcc.edu, as well as on the PAC Digital Network on the Grove City channel. The swimming and diving teams, they're back in action this weekend at Penn State Barron. Indoor track and field goes to Case Western on Saturday. So the winter sports and then volleyball, a winter-spring hybrid getting cranked up here in mid-January. First week of the spring semester at the college. Great to have the students back. A lot going on campus. And tonight, the Grove City men and Allegheny locked in a good one, 25-22. Allegheny with the lead. We'll be back with more after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to four-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at goredforwomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control of my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Allegheny College. Ryan Briggs with you tonight on the Wolverine Sports Network. 25-22, Allegheny leading Grove City at the intermission. Teams right on the court warming up for the start of the second half. Grove City will have the ball to start the second half. Grove City led in the first half. Austin John Core 6. Kyle Rando and Mike Christensen with 4 each. Wolverines do not have a three-pointer yet tonight. Only 0 of 3. They only attempted 3 and did not make one, but not that the Wolverines make a living from downtown, but probably have to make a couple from outside, you think, to help loosen up this Allegheny defense. Gators have been playing the pack line defense, packed in man-to-man for the most part, and the Wolverines were 10 of 27 from the field in the first half, 37%. Allegheny 10 of 26. Gators were 8 of 13 inside the arc, 2 of 13 from three-point land. Wolverines have been the switching man-to-man all night. We've not seen any zone. So the Wolverines played zone most of the season, and not exclusively in every game, but the preponderance of the defense was the matchup zone. We even saw a little 1-3-1 a couple weeks ago against Alfred, but it was all man against Franciscan Saturday. It's been all man-to-man tonight so far for the Wolverines, and hey, you hold a team to 25 in the first half in their home gym, you're doing something right on defense. 25-22, Allegheny with the lead. Grove City will have the ball, and we'll have the second half, not the third quarter, the second half. After this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control.
Yikes!
So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Grove City ball to start the second half. Wolverines will go right to left. Red jerseys, white numbers and letters, white and black trim. Allegheny in the gold threads, navy numbers and letters, navy trim. Martin, John Core, Haller, Randall, Christensen, the starters for Grove City. And Allegheny has its starting five out there as well. Latoskas, Wallace, Perry, Lang, and Sitter. The inbound comes to Christensen. Haller right wing to John Core, working on Wallace. They have a pretty good duel tonight. John Core on the block. Pivots up with the left hand, across the back of the rim, no good. Ball volleyed around and pulled out of there by James Sitter. So Allegheny gets a stop to begin the second half. Lang on the near side over to Perry. Perry back near the midcourt logo. Jason Perry, 8 points. He and Lang 8 each to lead Allegheny. Wallace, right wing, guarded by John Core. Out to Latoskas. 12 to shoot. Sitter, the hash mark far side. Ball knocked away. Martin the steal. Martin one-on-one in on Wallace. Martin up, good at a foul. Colton Martin, the steal, the score, and a three-point opportunity. Colton Martin, he's really been coming on for the Wolverines as of late. Fouls on Wallace, his second. Team first, and Colton Martin a chance to forge a 25 all-tie. Martin 9 of 15 at the line this year. Make it 10 of 16. He hits that one. And we have a tie game. 40 seconds gone by, second half. 25 all, Grove City and Allegheny tonight. Series that dates back to the 19th century. Top of the key, Lang with it. Lang, right of the lane, whips it left corner to Sitter. Reversal back to Perry, left wing. Perry in on Randall, cut off by Haller. Reverse it up top. Latoskas, lefty, three, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Allegheny. It will be Grove City basketball. Lang and Martin were battling for it. It will be Grove City ball. Christensen will bring it ahead, guarded by Latoskas. Latoskas has done a good job on him. 6'8", very mobile. A lot of arms and legs. John Core, right of the circle over to Martin, back up top for Austin. John Core, Christensen in the foul circle now, facing up. Finds Randall, top of the key, three. Randall, no good. Rebound, Martin had it, lost it. It's loose, scramble for it. And we're going to have a jump ball in the middle of the lane. Martin, John Core, and Sitter all in there. And Allegheny has the arrow. Glanced down and saw the Westminster score. Allegheny, of course, hosting Grove City. We saw Westminster last Wednesday. Allegheny with a 12-point win at home here over Westminster back in December. It's a league opener on December 3rd. Perry with it. Perry right of the lane. Down low for the cutting Latoskas. Puts it up and in. Jason Perry threaded the needle, and P.S. Latoskas with 5. 27-25, Allegheny back on top. Latoskas came in averaging 14 a game. Martin right of the lane with it. Out to Christensen. Now back to Martin up top. Haller reverses it left side to John Core. Haller finds Colton Martin, top of the circle. 11 to shoot, 2 minutes gone by. Christensen left side, three on the way, front of the rim, no good. Rebound Randall. Foul line jumper Randall, can't get the roll. Ball batted around. John Core comes up with it, and the big guy deposits it. for Austin Johncore. And another tie, 27-27, 17:40 to go, second half. Perry on the right wing, inside out dribble, now picks up the dribble, near side for Sitter, deflected away by Christensen. And it will be Allegheny ball near side. Conklin and Hart in, Haller and Johncore out. Lang will inbound with 17 on the shot clock. Gets it into Perry. Perry working on Conklin. Perry into lane up on the right hand. Hangs the rim and falls off. No good. Conklin the rebound, and the Wolverines have numbers if they hustle. Christensen into the front court. Shovels it for the trailer. Randall, three. Up. Got it. Put it in the book. Kyle Randall with a three. First three of the night for the good guys. And it's 30-27 Grove City. 17-11 to go, second half. Lang on the left wing with it. Lang picks up the dribble, hands it off to Sitter. Sitter hounded by Conklin, near wing to Perry. Give it off to Latoskis. Sitter fires it left side. Lang three for the tie. On the way, it's good. Looked good coming out of the hand, and Ryan Lang's second three of the night ties it at 30. Teams swap the lead back and forth, punch and counter punch. Conklin in the foul circle finds Hart. Foul line jumper, it is short. Rebound Wallace for Allegheny. Here comes Allegheny. Lang down court to the foul line. Looking, moves it up top to Perry. Right wing for Sitter. His three up around the rim and out, no good. Latoskis the rebound, put back, glass and good for the big lefty. Pius Latoskis starting to warm up. 7 for the Lithuanian, and Allegheny back on top, 32-30 with 16:15 to go, second half. Hart up top to Martin at the right elbow, working on Lang. Works it right wing to Christensen. Christensen directing traffic with 14 on the shot clock. Hart reversal left corner for Randall. Drives in on Perry. Pull-up jumper, 6-footer Randall. It is long. Rebound tracked down by Lang for Allegheny. And here come the Gators. Lang over the timeline. Lang shovels it back to Sitter, left wing Latoskis. Three on the way, good. Pius Latoskis has woken up. 35-30 Allegheny. 8-0 run thanks to a couple of threes. Hart, right elbow with it. Back out to Martin. Conklin left wing up to Martin. Now Hart reverse it right side for Randall. We have a timeout coming up on the next dead ball. 15:24 to go, second half. Conklin top of the circle. Jumper on the way, good. Liam Conklin, a long two. First points of the night for Conklin, and the Wolverines needed that. Sometimes when things get a little sideways, you need somebody to step up and make a shot, and that's exactly what Conklin did. And now Grove City into the 2-3 zone. Wallace in the lane. He's been in there a while. Left side for Sitter. Pulls up on the baseline. Jumper from 10 feet. No good. Christensen the rebound. Outlet head to Martin. Here come the Wolverines. Martin on the left wing. Drives in on Lang. Keeps the dribble going. Kick out to Christensen left side. 14:50 to go. Second half. Wolverines trail by 3. 35-32. Conklin to Martin. Left side. Back up top to Conklin. 12 to shoot. Randall finds Christensen working on Latoskis, drives baseline, pumps again, pivots up with the left hand and good. No, it was not. How did it not go down? Wow. It was 3/4 of the way down and it came out. I got ahead of myself. It will be Grove City ball when we come back. 14 minutes, 31 seconds to go in the second half. Allegheny 35, Grove City 32 on the Wolverines Sports Network.
You can't escape a traffic jam. Know what else you can't escape? Seasonal allergies. And you might think you can avoid that coffee stain until... Oh, really? You can't escape a lot of things in life, but you can escape prediabetes. Prediabetes captures 1 in 3 adults. There are usually no signs of prediabetes. In fact, most people don't even know they have it. But with early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape having this song stuck in your head, but you can escape prediabetes. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Grove City ball coming out of the timeout. Drew Collins into Olinger, back to Collins near side. Collins, Olinger, Owen Wolf, Josh Book, and Skelton. A new 5 out there for Grove City. Wolf on the right wing up top to Book. Wolverines down 3 with the ball. 9 on the shot clock. Olinger to Collins, pardon me. Right side to Book, back to Collins. 4 seconds. Wolf in the foul circle, left side. Collins 3, it's late. He made it, but it was after the shot clock buzzer. And Allegheny gets a stop. Wolverines took a little bit too much time, and it goes back to Allegheny. Or they're going to check it. So they're going to go to the review and check it, but I believe this one was after the horn. So 14 minutes, 10 seconds to go. It's either going to be a tie game or it's going to be Allegheny ball. I guess either way, Allegheny will have it, but teams have gone to their respective sidelines. Yep, they wave it off. So we'll be Allegheny ball with a 3-point lead. Again, just from the naked eye, it certainly looked late, but a good job by the officiating crew, Frank McHale, Joe Strednak, and Mario DeBella. Go over and take a look. Lang will inbound to Perry, and here comes Allegheny moving left to right. Starting 5 out there. Check that. Brockmeyer checked in for Allegheny. Lincoln Brockmeyer in for Wallace. Brockmeyer has it right corner, spots up, 3 on the way, good. That's his specialty. Brockmeyer hits the 3, his 18th of the year, and it's a 6-point lead for Allegheny. 38-32. Skelton, right sideline, and he'll be called for the offensive foul, hooking his way around Perry. Skelton's first, team first. Wolf out, John Core back in, Randall for Skelton on the Grove City side, Christensen back in. Things getting a bit sideways for the Wolverines, as Allegheny has a 6-point lead and the basketball. Update from Greenville, 7:50 to go second half. Teal and Geneva tied at 51. Chatham continues to lead St. Vincent in the second half, 4 minutes to go, 77-69. Chatham on top. Right corner, Sitter with it, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound underneath, grab by Brockmeyer, puts it up and in. Lincoln Brockmeyer, right place, right time, 5 in a row for him. And the lead is 8, 40-32. Collins on the right wing, drives on Perry. Collins lost the handle, gets the dribble going again. Posting up, and a foul will be called as Sitter whacked him. James Sitter's first foul, team second. Haller in, Olinger out for the Wolverines. And Drew Collins will inbound, standing on the L's in Allegheny. But before we have further action, Ryan Lang has to retie his right shoe. Collins into Christensen, fakes the handoff, posting up on Latoskas. Christensen pump steps through, lost the ball, knocked away by Latoskas. They're asking for a replay, but I don't think that that's available. You know, a challenge, if you will. And I don't know that the camera angle they'd have would have shown anything anyway. Christensen right side with it, up top to Randall. Christensen back to Randall, 7 to shoot. Randall finds Collins in the foul circle. Christensen in the lane, and he's fouled on the floor. Looked like Brockmeyer got him in the torso. So Brockmeyer with his third. Team third. Martin in, Collins out for the Wolverines. 13:02 to go second half. And Allegheny has an 8-point lead, 40-32. Martin inbound it to John Core back up top, and a foul will be called on the pass. Lang picks up the foul, his second, team fourth. In terms of fouls, Brockmeyer 3, Wallace 2, Lang 2 on the Allegheny side for Grove City. Christensen 2. Inbound in the paint to John Core. John Core pivots to the block, up with the right hand, and a foul down low. Brockmeyer tried to stayed up. Pat Sullivan, the Allegheny coach, wanted to travel. Foul goes on Lang, his third. Team fifth. So Grove City inching closer to the bonus with 12:56 to go. John Core to shoot 2. John Core, 12 of 27 at the line this year. 8 points tonight, first trip to the line. And he's long on that one, no good. First miss for the Wolverines. They were 3 of 3 coming in. Allegheny is a team 3 of 5 tonight. Well, those rough and tumbles the game has been. We've not had a lot of free throws yet. Second one for John Core is good. Austin with 9 points. And Grove City will take a timeout. 30-second timeout. 12 minutes. 56 seconds to go in the second half. And it's going to become a immediate timeout. We'll take the break as well. Grove City and Allegheny. Locked in a good one on the Wolverine Sports Network.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? When a tornado is tearing through town? Or a hurricane strikes? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. And it's not always as simple as using your cell phone. That's why now is the time to take action. Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Lang, Perry, Latoskas, Brockmeyer, and Sitter for Allegheny. Grove City, Martin, Randall, Christensen, John Core, and Haller. Wolverines back to the man-to-man. Allegheny ball moving left to right with 12:45 to go. Second half, ball knocked away. Haller the steal. He knocked away from Lang ahead to Martin. Wolverines with numbers. Martin down the lane up with a right hand and good. Colton Martin scores in transition. Martin went right to the rack. 7 for Martin, and the Wolverines have whittled the lead to 40-35 with 12 and a half minutes to go in the second half. Perry up top, Perry down the lane, drives in, puts up, it was blocked but a foul. The foul goes on Christensen. He got him on the arm. John Core blocked the shot, but Christensen got him from the other side. That's Mike's third, team second. And it will be Jason Perry towing the line to the right. He made 2 free throws early on. 8 points tonight for the Tampa, Florida native. First one on the way, and good. John Core out. Wolf returns for Grove City. Allegheny will send Owen Madelon back in. We saw him in the first half for about 3.5 minutes. Line to the right for Perry. Aims, shoots, and good. 10 for Perry. 42-35 Allegheny. When Allegheny went to its bench, you look at the plus-minus in the first half, the 3 guys, Brockmeyer, Teslovich, and Madelon, they were all deep in the negatives. Martin, near block to Randall. Turnaround jumper over Perry on the way. Good for Kyle Randall. Barely moved the net going through. Randall with 9. And the lead back down to 5, 42-37. 12 minutes to go in the second half. You wonder here down the stretch, how much will Pat Sullivan use his bench, and how will the starters hold up over the span of 40 minutes? Grove City does play several more guys. Right corner, Brockmeyer, 3 short. Rebound grabbed by Martin. Colton Martin pushes ahead. Martin to the top of the key, right wing for Christensen. And back out to Martin, guarded by Madelon. 20 to shoot. Randall with it. Near block. Christensen spins on Perry, pumps again. Puts it up, no good. Rebound grabbed by Wolf. He puts it high off the glass and good. Owen Wolf using every bit of that 6'7" frame. 4 points for Wolf. It's 42-39, 11:23 to go, and the Wolverines chipping away. They've scored 7 of the last 9. Perry left side with it. Perry with the ball fake, guarded by Haller. Perry between the legs with the dribble. Remember, Allegheny had that 9-minute stretch without scoring in the first half. Perry down the lane. He's fouled on the drive. Fouls on Haller. And they'll give him free throws. Okay. Haller's first, team third. And we have the media timeout with 11:06 to go. Allegheny will have foul shots when we come back. 42-39 Gators lead Grove City. We'll be back after this timeout on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. We check your oil, check your fluids, and get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally known.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
So what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, but you can't drive high. You can run, but you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Jason Perry, 2 free throws, line to the right. First one pops out, no good. He's now 4-5 at the line tonight, 10 points for the 6'1" junior. Perry, line to the right, on the way, and good. 43-39, Allegheny the lead with 11:06 to go in the second half. Randall, Martin, Christensen, Conklin, Olinger for Grove City. Randall works it left side to Conklin. Allegheny in the man-to-man. Randall finds Olinger up top. Christensen right wing guarded by Latoskas. Martin left elbow. Up top to Christensen. Drives in, spin, dribble, triple team. Ball knocked away. Dug out of there by Madelon, who finds Latoskas. P.S. Latoskas left side to Brockmeyer. Left corner, Lang's open. Corner 3 on the way. Around the rim and out, no good. But we're going to have a foul on the rebound, however. Away on the weak side. Who's it on? If it's on Christensen, it's his 4th. And indeed it is. Oh, tough break. 4 on Mike Christensen. His 4th, team 4th. 10:39 to go. He'll check out, Book back in. So can the Wolverines hold the fort with Christensen on the bench with fouls? Of course, they've done a pretty good job of him only scoring 4 points tonight. You love having him out there. Brockmeyer up top, inside for Madeline. Pumps again. Shot with the right hand, no good. Martin with a defensive rebound. Good defense by the Wolverines. Martin ahead with Owen Madelon all over him, and Madelon's going to pick up a touch foul on the perimeter. Madelon's 2nd. Team 6th. Grove City now will be in the 1-on-1 the rest of the night. Randall and Olinger out. Anderson Skelton back in for Grove City, along with John Core. Near block, John Core with it. Posting up, left hand, too strong, no good. Skelton flies in for the rebound, finds Book on the left wing. Book drives and moves it back up top to Martin. 15 to shoot, 10:04 to go in the second half. 43-39 Allegheny leads. Conklin for the cutting, Martin lefty lip, up and good. Caught the front of the rim and it dropped in. Nice pass, nice finish. Martin with 9, Wolverines cut the lead in half. 43-41. Haller and Collins at the table for the Wolverines. Lang left side working on John Core after a switch. Right corner, Brockmeyer's open 3, good. Lincoln Brockmeyer, 2nd 3 of the night. He has 8, and that one stings. 46-41 Allegheny, 9:30 to go, second half. Conklin to Skelton. Reversal goes left corner for Martin. Book top of the key, right side Skelton. 13 to shoot. Book for Conklin, spins, left side John Core, drives the baseline, pivots, in trouble, finds Conklin left side. Conklin, 3, rims out, no good. John Core, the rebound, put back, it won't go. Ball pinballed around. Lang has it out of the pack for Allegheny. Lang for the trailer, Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer jump stop in the lane and reverse it back right side to Perry. Left wing, Brockmeyer 3 on the way. That one is short. Conklin with a defensive board for Grove City. 46-41 Allegheny, 8:50 to go, second half. Conklin top of the key with it. Over to Skelton at the hash mark, and now John Core in the foul circle. Finds Book up top. Josh Book, jumper on the way, around the rim and out, no good. And Latoskis snags the rebound for Allegheny. Grove City +6 in rebounds tonight, 29-23. Wolverines are 8 of 20 from the floor in the second half. Allegheny 7 of 16. Lang right side out to Perry. Perry guarded by Martin. Lob left of the lane. Latoskis with it. Jumper over Book on the way. That one missed long. Rebound grabbed by Brockmeyer. Out to Perry. Perry into the lane. Perry up with the left hand. Missed it. Rebound John Core for Grove City. 8 minutes to go in the second half. Skelton to the line, goes up with the left hand, no good. Tipped by Book, no. Conklin the follow up and in. How about Liam Conklin with a pair of field goals in the second half? And again, Grove City within 3 at 46-43. 7:48 to go. Lang on the left side. Lang pulls up 3. Good. Third 3 of the night for Lang. 14 for the Knockgrad. 49-43. 7:30 to go, second half. 7th 3 of the night for Allegheny. Wolverines just the 1-3. Book, top of the key. Out to Martin. Conklin posting up. Conklin working on Madeline. Conklin pivots. Now goes back. Baseline puts it up. No good. Rebound, John Core. Shot blocked. John Core puts it up again. John Core, relentless. 11. 49-45. Battling down low with P.S. Latoskis. See, really, John Core making a leap here in recent days, recent weeks. Left of the lane, Latoskis. Cross court intercepted by Martin. Here come the Wolverines. Book has it. Finds Martin. We'll have immediate timeout on the next stoppage. Down to 6:44 to go, second half. Book top of the key with it. For Skelton. Skelton on the right wing. Finds Conklin at the foul line. Conklin up top for Martin. Colton Martin 3 short. Rebound. Madelon with it. He's fouled by Skelton. Skelton second, team 5th. And it will be Allegheny ball when we come back. 6:29 to go in the second half. Allegheny 49, Grove City 45. You're listening to Grove City College basketball on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Allegheny ball coming out of the timeout. Gators going left to right, leading Grove City 49-45. Lang on the near block, picks up. Gets out to Latoskis. Sitter now with 13 to shoot. Sitter, right-hand dribble. Sitter near side, back to Lang. Lang to the baseline, gets cut off, fires the left corner to Perry. Cross-court, Sitter steps into a right wing 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around, loose underneath. And a foul will be called on the rebound. Collins fouled Latoskis. That's Drew Collins' second. Team 6th. Each team in the 1-and-1 now. Wolf out, Olinger back in. Christensen's back in for Grove City. Wolverines were down 4 and he picked up his 4th foul. They're still down 4. They're able to hold the fort. Inside, Latoskis posting up on Haller, up and good with left hand. Perry with a nice pass, and Pius Latoskis now with a dozen. 51-45. 5:40 to go, second half. Olinger left wing for Christensen. Back up top to Olinger. Kyle Randall now top of the circle. Left side for Haller. Caleb Haller, 3 on the way. Won't go. Rebound underneath. Perry tracks it down for Allegheny. Perry hits the gas, drives, gets it inside for Wallace. He put it up and in. Max Wallace hanging out inside. He has 6, and the lead is 8 all of a sudden. 53-45 coming out of the timeout. Collins with it. Collins over to Randall right side. 5:10 to go. Wolverines are on the ropes here. Christensen with it, driving in. Christensen in on Latoskis, up with the right hand, no good. Rebound grab by Pius Latoskis. He might have blocked the shot as well. Lang near side to Perry, right corner for Sitter. Sitter into the lane down low for Wallace, puts it up, blocked by Drew Collins. Wallace wanted a foul call. There wasn't one. A foul nor a call. Randall pull up, 3 on the way, good from the top of the key. Transition 3 for Kyle Randall, and then Grove City will take a timeout. That'll leave the Wolverines with 1 timeout for the duration. 4:45 to go. It's a full timeout. 53-48. Wolverines back to within 5. Oh, it is a 30. And now it becomes immediate timeout. So 30-second timeout for Grove City. Leaves them with a full. Is it the immediate timeout or no? They did not announce it, so we'll keep it here. Yeah, good thing we kept it here. So 53-48, Allegheny on top. Grove City in the game, 21 of 55, 38%. Allegheny 20 of 49 for 41%. But the Gators 7 of 25 on threes. That's certainly not sterling, but Grove City's 2 of 10, and that's a difference. 5 3-pointers, 5-point game. But we still have 4:44 to go in regulation. Grove City 1 timeout left, Allegheny 3. Both teams are in the 1-1. Grove City has the arrow. Perry on the near wing working on Christensen, who has 4 fouls. Wallace up top. Left wing to Sitter. Sitter for Wallace, 3-point line. He puts up a 3. It's off the back of the rim, no good. But Lang got the rebound. Took it away from a couple of Wolverines. Perry near side against Liam Conklin. Perry into the lane up on the left hand and good. Rattled around and finally fell in. Perry's first field goal of the second half. 13 for Perry. 55-48, 4:04 to go in the second half. Randall to John Core, right of the circle for Conklin. Conklin with a ball fake on Sitter, near corner. Randall, 3, up short. Rebound, Randall able to save it. No, he threw it to Sitter, and Allegheny has it. Randall saved it, but Sitter got there first. Down court, Lang corner, 3, no good. Rebound, Randall. That might have slammed the door on the Wolverines. Instead, they have it. Trailer is Collins. Steps into a 3 from the right wing. Around to the rim and out, no good. Rebound underneath. Christensen with it for Grove City. Back to Collins. He'll fire it out to Randall. Randall behind the back with the dribble. 15 to shoot. 3.5 minutes to go in regulation. Wolverines are down 7. Randall for Collins near side. Grove City going right to left. Back to Randall. 5 seconds. John Core left of the lane. Kick out. Conklin, 21-footer on the way. It doesn't go. Rebound, Sitter. Here comes Allegheny into the front court. Lang flips it out to Perry. Working on Christensen, who has 4 fouls. Lang left side. Lang driving in, fires it near corner to Sitter. Back to Perry on the wing. Perry 12 to shoot. Lang's open far corner, 3 on the way, good. 4th 3 of the night for Ryan Lang. It's a 10-point game. 58-48. 2:44 to go in regulation. Wolverines are in the soup. Collins to John Core. Up top. Finds Conklin. Left side for Drew Collins and back to Conklin. Randall at the 3-point line. Finds John Core. Back out to Randall. 8 to shoot. Collins at the foul line. Collins far side for Christensen. Pulls up to his left, to his right. 3 on the way. Short, no good. He got clobbered by Latoskis, no call. Collins the rebound. Baseline jumper on the way. Around the rim, and it pops in for Collins. Drew Collins, first points of the night. 58-50. Timeout taken by Grove City with 2:11 to go. Last timeout for Grove City. We'll take a break as well on the home of the Wolverines.
Is this how you feed a hamster?
I think so.
Is my homework right?
I think so.
Is, this milk still good?
I think so.
When it comes to parenting, sometimes it's okay to think you know. But when it's something as important as your child's car seat, don't just think. Know. Double check if your child is in the right seat for their age and size. It'll help protect them in a car crash. Don't just think. Know by visiting nhtsa.gov/the right seat. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
.211 to go, second half. It is 57-50 Allegheny. As the last shot by Lang was ruled a two-pointer. So Lang hitting a long two. He has 16 tonight, but it was a two, not a three, so it's 57-50 with 2:11 to go. Allegheny will have the ball. Gators 3 timeouts. Grove City out of timeouts. Grove City has the arrow. Each team 6 fouls in the second half. So both teams are in the 1-1. Grove City have to get some stops. Allegheny has been able to make enough shots in critical times. Wolverines will set up full court pressure. And Allegheny's going to have all 4 guys line up at the baseline. It's going to be like the old football play, everybody going deep. Lang will inbound against John Core. Of course, Lang can run the baseline to get it into Perry against the press. Perry double, throws it down court. Wallace behind the defense. And he is fouled by Skelton, who he'll make him earn him at the line. Wallace was going up for the dunk. Skelton fouled him. Got a lot of the ball and also part of Wallace. Skelton's third, team 7th, but Wallace, if he just goes up and lays it in, it's an easy 2. Instead, I think he was going to go up and try and flush it. But he hits the first one. 7 for Wallace. 58-50. Haller in, Skelton out for Grove City. Collins will check in as, yep, they'll let him in. He'll be in for John Core. So this is a small lineup for Grove City. Martin, Collins, Randall, Haller, and Christensen. 2 true guards and 3 swingmen. Wallace up and good. 8 for the freshman from Cathedral Prep. 59-50. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Christensen right wing back to Randall. Randall for Haller, top of the circle. Left wing to Collins, back to Haller. Martin at the right elbow. Kick it left side. Christensen off a screen, drives to the foul line, pivots, looking, in trouble. Finds Collins right side. He's open. Deep, 3, no good. Rebound, Haller for Grove City on the block. Haller spins, kicks it out to Christensen. 3 from Mike on the way. It is short, no good. And Sitter collects the rebound for Allegheny in a minute and a half to go, and Allegheny up 9 with the ball. Wolverines have been frigid from outside tonight, 2 of 15. Perry in the midcourt circle, down to 14 on the shot clock. One more basket probably would do it. Perry near side with it. Perry at the 3-point line. Spin dribble, 4, cross court, knocked away by Haller, grabbed by Christensen. The door open for the Wolverines. Christensen, driving kick to Randall, no, knocked away by Latoskis. It goes out of bounds. And it will stay Grove City ball in the forecourt with 1:01 to go. John Core in, Collins out. 1:01 to go, 59-50 Allegheny. Christensen receives the inbound around a screen to the top of the key for Martin. 20 to shoot, Martin in the foul circle, left side to Haller, over to Randall, deep 3, Randall up short. And the rebound collected by Max Wallace for Allegheny. And the finish line starting to get big for the boys in blue and gold. Latoskis, near side to Sitter, and he'll be fouled by Kyle Randall with 40 seconds to go. Randall with his second, team 8th, excuse me. And this is the guy that Allegheny wants at the line, James Sitter. He has not missed all year, 19 of 19. Mario DeBello will give him the basketball. Sitter up and good. First point of the second half for James Sitter. 60-50. Second one on the way, and good. Sitter 21 of 21 on the season, matching his jersey number. 61-50, 36 seconds to go. Randall to John Core, left of the lane. Back out to Haller. Up top, Randall's open, but now gives a ball fake. Randall driving in. Randall up with the right hand. Good and a foul. 14 tonight for Randall. Foul goes on Max Wallace, his third. Team seventh, and Kyle Randall at the line with 26 seconds to go. Randall, 79% at the line this year. If there's a jump ball, Grove City has the arrow. Allegheny with 3 timeouts. Grove City out of timeouts. There's some moisture on the floor beyond the baseline. The official was looking up at the ceiling. Hopefully there's no issue there, but Kyle Randall at the line to the left. Puts it up, and no good. Rebound grabbed by Lang for Allegheny. Lang dribbling through traffic ahead to Sitter. Sitter is fouled by Colton Martin with 19 seconds to go. We'll have another 1-and-1. Martin's first. Team ninth, so the final 1-and-1 of the night coming up for Allegheny with 18 and 8/10 seconds remaining, and Sitter back to the line. These ones you can pretty much put in the book, you'd have to think. Puts it up, and good. Even the reverse jinx doesn't work on James Sitter. 62-52. Sitter line to the right with 19 seconds to go. Good again. 63-52. Inbound to Randall. Randall over the timeline with it. Around a screen. Pulls up left wing 3. Randall good. 63-55. 12.6 seconds to go. Inbound to Sitter in the backcourt. Sitter dribbling around, and Martin will foul him with 9 seconds to go. It's double bonus time, and James Sitter has a chance to demonstrate his free throw acumen again with 9 seconds to go. It's 63-55 Allegheny. Allegheny, not surprisingly, clears the lane. Sitter up, and good. He's knocked down 5 in a row down the stretch. 64-55. 65-55. Randall in the backcourt, outlet down court for Collins on the right wing. Turnaround 3. Collins on the way, long, no good. Haller the rebound inside for Christensen. He'll put it up and in with a second to go. 6 points for Christensen. First points in the second half. Baseball pass from long down court to Wallace. He'll hang on, and that'll do it. Allegheny wins it by a final of 65-57. Gators are 3-2 in the north. Grove City 2-3. Back with a post-game wrap-up on the Wolverine Sports Network.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever. The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1,000,000. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Back here one final time at Allegheny's David V. Wise Center. The Allegheny men hold off Grove City tonight 65-57. Grove City led tonight by Kyle Randall with 17 points, 11 for Austin Johncourt. 9 for Colton Martin on the Allegheny side, 16 for Ryan Lang, Jason Perry 13, and Pius Latoskas scored 9 of his 12 in the second half for the game. Grove City 25 of 67 from the field, 37%, 3 of 18 from behind the three-point line. Allegheny 22 of 53 for 42%. Gators were 7 of 27 from behind the three-point line. Rebounds 38-33, the edge for the Wolverines. Randall with 6, was Austin Johncourt 9 rebounds. Allegheny led by James Sitter with 10 rebounds tonight. 3 assists for Mike Christensen, 6 assists for Jason Perry, 3 for Lang. 11 turnovers for each team. Allegheny turned 11 turnovers into 12 points. Grove City 11 points off turnovers tonight. Grove City 36-26 edge in points in the paint, 20-10 edge in second chance points. But the Wolverines dropped this one on the road, 65-57. So Allegheny takes both ends of our doubleheader tonight. Allegheny winning the women's game 72-67. And the men's game goes to the hosts 65-57. Grove City's 2-3 in the PAC. Allegheny now 3-2. Look at a few other finals tonight. Geneva outlasts Teal 63-61. Chatham defeats St. Vincent 87-80. Westminster over Hiram 68-54. It was WJL all over Waynesburg 93-63. Franciscan 89, Bethany 73. So the standings up to the minute here at 9:48 in the north. Westminster and Geneva both 4-1. Allegheny now 3-2. Grove City 2-3. Hiram and Teal are each 1-4. Wolverines will see Teal next Wednesday night. In the south, W&J and Chatham are both 4-1. The Wolverines visit Chatham on Saturday. Franciscan is 3-2. St. Vincent now 2-3. Bethany and Waynesburg University are both 1-4 in the South Division. So the Wolverines will be back in action Saturday at Chatham. Women's game at noon, men at 2. We'll have them back on the air next Wednesday. When Teal comes to town, 5:30 airtime or 5:30 tip for the women, 5 o'clock airtime with the Jason Baker Show. Brought to you by Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City. Men's game to follow at 7:30. With that, we will call it a night here from the David V. Wise Center. Thanks to the great folks at Allegheny. Sean King, the operations director, the sports info guys, Travis Larner and Jem Smith. Thanks to them. Thanks to Grove City College athletic director Todd Gibson for his support of the Wolverine Sports Network, as well as Vice President Vince DeStacy. This is Ryan Briggs saying so long from Allegheny. Wolverines fall in the nightcap 65-57, and you heard it here on the Wolverine Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for tuning into the Wolverine Sports Network. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines.